Before they complain, I'm bored, or ask, are we there yet? Keep your kids' minds and imaginations engaged on your summer road trip. 2012 Teacher of the Year, Rebecca Milwaukee, she's here to show us how. How are you, Rebecca?
I'm great. Good morning. How's your summer so far?
Well, it's scorching. I'm in Las Vegas, but alas, it's not bad. I miss the days back when you got like summer off. As soon as I started work.
Isn't it the best?
Oh man, it's the best. But see, these kids, they have the life. They don't understand it when they're in the back seat, kicking your chair, wondering where they're going. But you got to keep their minds occupied when you're on these rides. Otherwise, they're bored to tears.
You do. You really do. You know, they're out of school and they feel that exhilaration of freedom and no alarm clock, no schedule, no homework, and they feel like, woohoo, I'm free. But like 5 minutes later, you get the litany of, I'm bored, what are we doing, where are we going? And you're like, really? Okay. And so we've got some great ideas for how to pass your time in the summer.
This is good. I'm going to be taking some notes. I'm an expectant father, and I'm prepared. I'm prepared for all this stuff.
I was going to say, I can tell you're a parent if you're getting your car seat kicked. You know.
Well,
you
soon,
know our pain.
Yes, it's happening. Yeah, sure. So what do we do then? How do we keep their minds occupied?
Well, the cool thing about summer is that they might not be in the classroom, they might not be at school, but learning continues as kids get engaged in all kinds of things that they're passionate about, like swimming or surfing or art camp or robots, whatever it is that they do in the summer, whether it be camp or something unscheduled. You know, we parents are taking them everywhere that they need to get to, and we might have had some road trips of our own scheduled. And so I'm working with Honda this summer on their Honda Road Readers program, and it is the coolest thing. You go to HondaRoadReaders.com and you download an app that gives you access to over 100 audiobooks. And these audiobooks you can choose from, download into your phone or through your car's audio system. So
cool.
Wherever you're headed on the road, you have access to great stories. So you can listen together, you can talk about the books. There are questions that you can ask each other about the books that you've selected. And it's just a way to make car time quality time. So we're not just asleep in the car, we're not staring at our smartphones. We're actually engaged together in working on building our connections as a family and our imaginations as we hear these great stories.
Absolutely. If they fall asleep on the road trip, you can listen to it so you're not bored. See, it's a beautiful thing. It's cyclical.
I have done that.
How many audiobooks are available through the service?
I believe there's over 100, maybe even 115, and there are books for kids ages 5 all the way up to 16. You know, there's a book for 5th graders called Wonder that I read as an adult and loved. I was crying. It was so good. There are so many great young adult novels that parents, no matter how old you are, would love to hear. And so there's literally something for everybody.
How much is each audiobook?
Free.
Really? Oh, that's fantastic.
It's absolutely free.
Free's
It
good.
is.
I like free.
Free is really good. I love free. I am a parent. I have very little disposable income, so free is awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, listen, that's a great thing. And often you see your audiobooks on the market. They cost a nickel, a dime, a quarter. Obviously more than that, but they cost a bit, so it's nice to have a free service like this. And the creative activities as well. It's not just, hey, kid, listen to that and leave me alone during the drive. You can really, you could be a part of the kids' learning.
Oh, absolutely. You know, there are questions for so many of the books on the list, and these questions ask you to connect things to your own life experiences, or they ask you to think about motivations, why characters are doing what they're doing. And it's really an opportunity to kind of deepen your experiences as both a parent and as a student. You can think about how these stories connect to your real lived reality. And there's all kinds of other things you can do in the car. You can draw, you can journal, you can keep a scrapbook, you can make silly stories up about what you're seeing as you drive down the road. And these books really just help trigger a whole slew of experiences that you can have in the car. So getting there, it really becomes almost more the fun than arriving. You know, I've even had my son stop us in the driveway and say, "Don't turn off the car. I want to keep listening." And I think that's great to have these driveway moments where you're not ready to leave and go to where you were supposed to go because you're having such a good time in the car.
That's really cool. Rebecca, it's a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, you can turn car time into story time with the Honda Road Readers app. If you want more information, HondaRoadReaders.com. That's the website you want to check out. Megan, over to you.
Thank you, Sean. One more time, see